A good, solid game of tennis requires perseverance, discipline, and a great forehand. But first, we have to find you a racket. Let's check them out. At first glance, all rackets may look the same. It may be tempting to choose a Wilson or a Head racket just because these are some of the top brands used by world-renowned tennis stars such as Maria Sharapova, the Williams sisters, James Blake, Rafael Nadal, or Roger Federer. Some players may even go for the cheaper options, convinced that it's enough like the more expensive racket to do just as good. But above all this, the important thing is to recognize that not all rackets are created equal. A question that a player must first ask themselves when choosing a racket is whether they're looking for power or control, or a mixture of both. If you want to have more power in your stroke, you should look for a racket that weighs between 8 and 10 ounces and has an oversized head measuring at least 107 square inches. Now that you've chosen your racket, you're ready to hit the courts. Let's get started. First, you have to make sure that you're holding your racket correctly. Take the racket in whichever hand you're most comfortable with. In my case, I'm a left-handed player. Find the space between your forefinger and your thumb. It should look like a V or a U. Place that on top of the handle of the racket. Hold on tight and then take your opposite hand and put it on top of that. And you're all ready to go. Next, you're going to prepare to receive your forehand shot. You do this by getting in the ready position. Knees bent, butt down, on your toes, racket up and ready. Turn sideways, follow through, pivot, and get back into ready position. Let's see that again. Get ready, turn sideways, follow through, pivot, and get back in ready position. Now we're going to slow this down a little bit. Let's start with the feet first. Start in ready position on your toes, turn sideways, pivot, step, back into ready position. Alright, now that we have the footwork down, we can now focus on the upper body. As the ball approaches you, you turn sideways. When the racket ends up behind you, you stroke and follow through over your shoulder and get back into ready position.